Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm out on my DJI Avata and I'm doing my fourth flight with the DJI RC motion controller. Much appreciated if you do like videos like this, please subscribe to the channel. It really helps grow the channel a little bit, and if you're interested in sort of drone stuff and EUCs, personal electric vehicles and so forth, please follow along. It's always great to hear what other people do and what other people's interests are. But yeah, in this video I'm just eventually we had some good sunshine because the previous flight was just so dull and boring to actually look at, and because the gimbal is so high, so it keeps the sky and the land sort of halfway in frame. I still need to figure out how to actually lower that. So if you do know how to lower the gimbal just a tiny bit, if I look at this part of the video, just to click it down by 1 or 2 notches, just so I don't get so much of the sky in the shot. So if anyone has got an idea of how to do that while I'm flying, please drop it in the comments below. So I'm just flying in normal mode. This is my fourth flight. I'm with a motion controller, still getting used to it. I grip this motion controller like it's like it's for dear life. It is. I'm actually scared that I'm going to break this motion controller. It is quite a I wouldn't say a tensed out way of flying, but it's because it's new and you need to watch out for everything. You know, my other drones has always been the camera drones, and it's much slower, and you don't really get this flow feeling compared to this one. You know, there is some tense bits involved in the whole thing, and I must say it's something that I'm getting used to. I don't have the Fly More combo kit, and you know, I see a lot of guys giving feedback as well that the Fly More combo kit is definitely the way to go, because yeah, I get about 10 to 12 minutes of flying time, and then you know, if you do cut some stuff out, then it's a nice 10-minute video. But yeah, specifically here, if you go up, the sun is in the sky, so I would like to tilt down that gimbal just a tiny bit, just to try and prevent that. But as soon as you turn away from the sun, then you really get that nice color richness of the camera. This is no real editing, color grading or anything. This is straight out of the camera. I'm still getting used to the color grading, or reading up about the color grading and what to do and so forth. But yeah, this is just flying, getting used to it, flying low-ish. I know other people can fly much lower and whatever, but sort of just getting the feel for how the drone performs and looking at gaps and really taking that gap and to actually get that nice experience. But I must say, you know, and I think this is also something where the Fly More combo kit will come into really play, is you can have your first battery to really just fly around and explore your environment, and then the second flight with the second battery, you can really grab a route and just really fly that route and just try and keep it as smooth as possible. But I must say, I am super impressed with this motion controller. It's with the Fly More combo kit, I'm also thinking of buying the RC, because I'm used to flying most of the time with the RC controller. So but yeah, with this thing, I can really just point that little circle and that cross of the drone and just sort of manage to fly and really line up gaps. Now again, this is not very big gaps, but for a new flyer, that motion controller just really gives you that ability and that I would say probably comfort and assurance that you can, if you line that stuff up, and then you can take that gap. And I must say, the goggles Integra as well, they are nice and clear, they're bright, even if it's quite dull outside. The feed within the goggles is really nice and bright, so you can see a lot. I also did order the foam insert the wrong one arrived, so I ordered. So I'm still thinking of ordering the sort of the deluxe foam insert. So it's from DJI. It's £25. It's a little bit much for my liking, but if you guys have got any experience of that foam controller, just because I've got a big nose, and just to sort of have a bit more comfort on the bridge of my nose, I think having a thicker bit of foam would sort of allow for that. But yeah, the foam insert, but the goggles is nice and clear. The battery life of the goggles is great. The battery life of the motion controller is great. You know, having 12 minutes of flying time on this drone is, for me, it's more than enough. I'm more worried about breaking the controller in my hand than anything else. But absolutely brilliant. I'm super impressed with this little drone. You know, I'm so used to flying all the drones. I actually started sort of, you can't call it FPV, but first person view flying with the original, what was it called, the Phantom, the white Phantom, with there was no gimbal. It was a GoPro plastic mount at the bottom, and then it went with a little rubber mount. And then I totally went away from the FPV flying, and then I also bought the FPV drone, and that was also didn't really click with me. But this little drone is just absolutely brilliant. But yeah, guys, I'll put some music to it. Enjoy the flight, and thanks for watching. And I will definitely see you if the weather is great. This sort of drone as well sort of entices me to get out more and fly more and explore new places, because, you know, even on normal mode it's fairly slow and calm, but just the feeling of actually flying in, you are sitting sort of in the drone seat, it is absolutely brilliant. But okay, guys, thanks for watching again, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If I get out again this weekend, get some footage, new area, new flight, but it's learning and getting used to it. It's absolutely awesome. Okay, guys, see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Cheers.